you're lost. The trees claw at your car, or headlights catch a shape too small to be human, too deformed to be animal. A bulbous skull glistens, razor teeth part. And you realize the campfire tales are true. Tonight, we hunt the melon heads. Dude, did you hear that? It's just a raccoon. I tease head. Every town has its monsters. But the melon heads aren't just a legend. They're a warning. Born in asylums, raised in rage. Hungry for your flesh. And they're waiting, just beyond the tree line. Described across 3 states, Michigan, Ohio, and Connecticut. These feral humanoids share grotesque traits. Stunted bodies, oversized heads resembling swollen melons, and a taste for human meat. But their origins, they're soaked in the darkest chapters of American history. Abandoned asylums, twisted medical experiments, and centuries of fear. Forget Bigfoot. These creatures are small, they're fast, and they don't just want to scare you. They want to eat you. Michigan, the ghosts of Felt Mansion. Our nightmare begins here. The Felt Mansion, Saugatuck. Local legend claims this was Junction Insane Asylum, home to children suffering from hydrocephalus, water on the brain. The story goes they endured horrific abuse, electroshock, chemical injections, until one night they rebelled. They slaughtered their tormentor, dismembered him, and hid his pieces in the mansion walls. Then they fled into the tunnels beneath these very woods. Kikendall, the asylum, never existed. The mansion was once a private home, later converted into a seminary. But the fear, that's real. Locals called the seminary boys melon heads, rich kids with big brains, till the nickname curdled into something monstrous. A 1950s teen, Almish Keen, future township manager, sees wobbleheads near Lundgren Barn, pale figures darting between trees, eyes reflecting his flashlight. They moved. Wrong. Chai. The curse of Dr. Crow. Ohio's tale is the most infamous and the most terrifying. Enter Dr. A.T.N. Crow, a real historical figure. But was he a saint or a butcher? Lore claims Crow ran a World War II-era orphanage for hydrocephalic children funded by the government. Version A, a compassionate healer. When he died naturally, his charges stayed in the woods, silently watching. Version B, a sadist injecting fluid into already swollen brains, cackling as heads ballooned like melons, till the children snapped. Sightings. Jeff B. 2009. My dog lay bleeding. I saw it. Pale, huge head vanish by the creek. Alex, 1995. 3-foot-tall things, bulbous heads. Lurching toward my car near Chardon, Windsor, RD. I've never mocked the legends since. Connecticut. Dracula Drive and the Asylum Fire. Connecticut doesn't have just one origin story. It has a breeding ground for them. 2 primal fears collide. 1. The witch bloodline. A colonial family banished for witchcraft. Inbred for centuries in isolation. Degenerating, warping. 2. The asylum. Inferno. Fairfield Hills Mental Hospital burns in 1960. Staff and patients perish, except 10 to 20 inmates. They fled into the woods, turned cannibal to survive. Their heads swelled from the flesh, or the inbreeding. Garner Correctional Institution for Mentally Ill Inmates still operates here. The Blue Granada Incident, 1980s, Notre Dame High. Schoolgirls park on Dracula Drive. They leave the car with its headlights on. A door slams. Their Granada's engine roars. They dive into bushes as the car speeds past, driven by rag-wrapped creatures with orange glowing eyes, cackling, other terror tales. Road crew on Sawmill City Road hears voices chanting from dense woods. Pheasant hunter on Jeremy Swamp Road finds animal carcasses stripped unnaturally clean, like something sucked the marrow. The legacy. From campfires to cinemas. Legend of the Melon Heads 2010. The Melon Heads 2011. The Field Guide to Evil 2018. Fear is contagious. The Melon Heads oozed from oral tradition into pop culture. Ohio's Dr. Crow became a horror icon. Michigan's mansion draws paranormal tourists. Connecticut's Melonhead roads are rite of passage dares. They tap into deep societal dread, fear of the mentally ill, disgust at physical deformity, terror of the wild things lurking just beyond suburbia's manicured lawns. Are they cautionary tales or suppressed history? Debunking or dread? Expert? No verified asylum fires. No records of banished witch clans. Hydrocephalus doesn't cause cannibalism. The term might stem from Melungeon mixed-race Appalachian communities feared by outsiders. Believer, tell that to Jeff's dog. Tell that to the girls who lost their car to things. You weren't in those woods. Science scoffs. Fear whispers. Maybe the truth lies in the middle, mutated by our own darkest imaginations. So, are the Melonheads out there? Feral children warped by asylum horrors? Cursed bloodlines haunting the backroads? Or pure nightmare fuel? One thing's certain. If you drive down Wisner Road tonight, turn off your engine and listen. You tell us. Have you seen a Melonhead? Smash that like button if you dare to delve deeper. Subscribe for more terrors lurking in the dark. Ring that notification bell for more chilling stories. And comment below which state's story chilled you to the bone. Until next time, stay out of the woods.